KOOP Radio is a community radio station here in Austin, Texas that provides opportunities for the community to come and actually be on the airwaves. We train at least 60 people twice a year in the art of community broadcast. We have a small staff of only 2 full-time paid staff and 1 part-time paid staff. And the rest of the work at the radio station is done by volunteers.
My name's Joe Valentino. I've been a volunteer at KOOP Radio since 2006. It's like a great big extended family. There's around 100 volunteers here, and everyone's a little bit different, but everyone brings their own unique kind of personality. Thanks to KOOP Radio, I was able to learn how to use the equipment, learn how to produce a radio program. It's been quite an experience.
I want to show you the studio here in a minute because our volunteers put that studio together. We didn't hire an engineer from outside of the station. We actually have a licensed radio engineer who is a volunteer at KOOP Radio, and he taught the other volunteers how to put the equipment together when we got all of our new equipment and built those studios from scratch. In fact, Studio 1 was built to accommodate a 10-piece band so that we can showcase live music in Austin, Texas on the airwaves.
Welcome to the Lounge Show. It's the program that brings you premium hi-fi relaxation. I am your morning man, Jay Robillard.
I'm really impressed with KOOP Radio and the fact that there's just an amazing amount of diversity in the programs that you hear on the radio station.
Noon feels like first thing in the morning. In fact, it's killing me just to be here this early on a Saturday morning. But hey,
oh man,
I'm taking one for the team right now.
It's for a good cause.
It's for a great cause. It's for KOOP Radio and our membership drive.
Anything from country to jazz to black metal. I mean, it's all here. Some great local news and public affairs programs that focus on issues that aren't covered in the mainstream media.
The girl in the photograph disappeared a couple of weeks after the photograph was taken. So if you look at the facial expression, it has some depth to it. You know, it just drove me to want to know more.
So you've known about Frances for a long time through that photo. At what point did you decide that you wanted to make a film about her and really try to find her?
KOOP Radio showcases lots of local artists, musicians, writers, poets, filmmakers on our programs. And we offer them not only opportunities to interview on the air and let people know about them, but we showcase their music, and we also do ticket giveaways and announcements about events that are coming up, including film festivals, plays, concerts, and artist exhibitions. We have an audience of about 44,000 people now who receive those messages.
We can play 78s. We have shows that will play 78 RPM record. When was the last time you saw one of these? If you wanted to learn how to produce audio pieces, here you can come in without having any prior formal education and learn that skill set.
And we've had a lot of volunteers come in here to produce show ideas, to work on radio plays, to work on any kind of audio production that they want to try out in kind of a safe environment where they've got the tools to do it and people who can show them how to do it.
And we're here not only to produce radio programs, but to provide educational opportunities for people to learn these various skill sets.
Recently, KOOP was recommended in the Austin American Statesman, the Austin Chronicle, and featured in Austin Woman and Giving City magazines. KOOP also routinely wins awards in the Austin Chronicle for programming and is nominated for Best Radio Station this year. Last year, Paste magazine named KOOP one of the 40 best radio stations in the U.S. We've also received 2 Gracie Awards from the American Women in Radio and Television. One of those was for the Best Interview Program. The program featured Dr. Shirin Ebadi, the first Iranian woman Nobel Peace Prize winner, highlighting her human rights activism in Iran. Last year, KOOP ran approximately 2,000 free public service announcements for nonprofit organizations. Some examples of KOOP's continuing programs include Around the Town Sounds, exclusively featuring local musicians from any genre of music, including acoustic, country, rock, hip-hop, and experimental. Common Thread is a show dedicated to the work and obstacles facing the disabled constituency of Austin. Outcast, the only news and public affairs program for and by the lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender community in Central Texas. Youth Spin is a show by and for the youth of Austin, featuring the younger person's take on politics, music, Austin events, and society at large. We are the only cooperatively run radio station in the United States. It's truly unique, homegrown, community-produced programming.